So did you go to NMSU?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the program is really strong. Man. I've got a lot of chairs.
Oh,
You
yeah, yeah.
too, right? And then, but not only like as far as
All right, good morning. I just want to welcome everyone, let you all know we'll be getting started in just a couple minutes. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. All right. We've got the mic working. I'm Mandy with the Communications Office for the City of Las Cruces. I want to welcome all of you and thank you for being here on this exciting day. The mayor, unfortunately, was unable to join us. He wanted me to share with you his thank yous for the voters for supporting a GEO bond that to give money for affordable housing, which helps in part fund projects like this one. And so with that, I would like to introduce to you our first speaker today, and that is City Councilor Becky Corin.
Yay, Becky.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here in this. It's beautiful, perfect October weather. Thank you for coming out this morning. If you haven't been, this is District 5. We're out here. You have to drive a little bit to arrive here, but we're so excited about this project and to welcome you here. Again, thank you to the voters who supported affordable housing in the latest cycle of GEO bond funding. As we know, the city has a 5,600 rental unit shortage, and we are committed at every entry point to ensuring that we are addressing housing and homelessness in our community. Metro Verde, where we are today, is one of the fastest growing communities. People love our community here, and we're so excited to welcome this complex. This will ensure affordability for decades to come, and so we're really excited. This has been a long time coming. Since 2012, city staff and councils have been, thinking about this affordable housing project and considering it. And it was really with the GEO bond, our partners, Housing New Mexico, Doña Ana County, the Thomas Development Group, some folks that you'll hear from today, that we are able to put together this hamburger of funding to make affordable housing a reality in our community. Phase 1 that we are standing on today is 144 units, 72 one-bedroom units, 62 bedroom units, and 12 units that will have 3 bedrooms for folks here. Amenities will include pickleball courts, which we all know is the up-and-coming favored sport of the town, a swimming pool, playgrounds for all different ages, and a community building that will open in January of 2026. Phase 2, which I look forward to having another ribbon cutting for, will start next year with another 144 units, and a lot of those will be bigger 3-bedroom units. The city has invested about $6 million into this project, and 288 units when all told. This will be the largest affordable housing unit in the city of the city of Las Cruces has participated in to date, and I'm very excited that this is in District 5 here, our home. I would like to recognize John Moscato, who is here today, who really set aside this land, and it's been about 15 years coming, and so I think he's been waiting a long time, and I really appreciate all that you collaborate with us on the city's behalf, and so thank you for your visionary leadership in thinking about this and thinking forward for the city of Las Cruces together. I just really want to recognize all of the folks that have worked really hard throughout the city to bring this project to fruition. The housing staff, I know that it's extraordinary to do all of the work to figure out the funding, which ultimately is about $40 million. So putting together a package of funding that can make something like this happen takes an extraordinary team. Our housing team really worked hard on this for years and making sure that they met all of the deadlines and could get everything done. I'm so proud of the work that you've done and so grateful. And also community development, fire, parks and rec, thinking about the fee waivers, all of the departments within the city that have contributed to making this a reality. Again, thank you for coming out. Thank you for being in District 5. I hope you'll take a tour around and see all that we have to offer here. And we're really excited. The largest affordable housing unit that the city has ever contributed to, it's going right here, and we can't wait. So, thank you.
Right. Thank you. And I'd like to introduce County Commissioner Susana Chaparro.
Good morning. Buenos dias. It's so good to see you. And as I mentioned to Councilwoman Carr, she took a lot of my talking points, so mine's going to be a little shorter. I'd like to introduce myself, Susana Chaparro. I'm County Commissioner, District 4, and this is part of my district. I am so excited to be here with you this morning. And if any of you came along Chula Vista Road, commissioners, we can't much talk about it, but it's much needed here for paving of roads. Commissioner Reynolds, Chair Esidoro Hernandez, and Commissioner Sanchez, thank you so much for joining me here this morning. I really appreciate your support and your support for the constituents in this area. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this groundbreaking ceremony for the Peachtree Canyon Apartments. It's a project that represents progress and an opportunity for our community. I'd like to extend my gratitude to all the partners, especially the City of Las Cruces. I also see Councilwoman Bencomo, and I don't see any other of the city councilwomen. I'm sorry, my glasses. The sun is in. Oh, Cassie, how are you? The sun is in my face. Now, as we prepare to break ground here today, I can't help but reflect on the discussion the County Commission had on Tuesday's meeting with another community partner, Mesilla Valley Public Housing Authority. And it really touches my heart when I think of the individuals in our community who, despite working hard, struggle to truly find affordable housing and safe housing here in this district and throughout the county. And despite the valiant efforts of those committed to helping our families secure housing in the county of Doñana, a large need still remains. And according to Mesilla Valley Public Housing Authority, we have over 2,400 applicants at the public housing waitlist, which is just too many. And it's taking at least 2 years for people and families to find a house. So just think about that. Waiting 2 years to find a safe and decent home for our residents. We at the county are committed to providing more affordable housing because we recognize that it is a cornerstone of a thriving community. It provides stability for families, economic development, and ensures that everyone has a chance to build a better future, regardless of their income. Proyectos aquí como los apartamentos de Peachtree Canyon es una visión para el futuro. It's a vision for the future. Es un lugar seguro para nuestras familias, a safe place for our families. So this groundbreaking is a symbol of what we can do together and inspires us to continue to get creative and innovative to fill our community needs for truly affordable housing. As we break ground today, hacemos los fundamentos para esperanza, para estar estables, una oportunidad para mucha gente de nuestra comunidad. We're laying a foundation for hope, for stability, and opportunity. I'd also like to thank the entities that brought vision to life here: New Mexico Housing and Community Development Corporation, the Housing New Mexico Finance Authority, Thomas Development Group, and again, the City of Las Cruces. Bienvenidos a todos. This is such an exciting project for us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. Y adelante este proyecto. Thank you so much.
Now I'd like to welcome Izzy Hernandez from Housing New Mexico.
Good morning, everyone. It's great to see you all here. It's a very bright day here in Las Cruces, and it's great to be back here after being gone for a while. We are just proud to celebrate this groundbreaking and looking forward to the ribbon cutting before too long. Before I go on a little further, I do want to recognize all the folks that contributed to this, and I want to thank all of the distinguished guests that are here from the county and the city. We also brought some staff from Housing New Mexico that's here, if they would kind of raise their hands up. We have a group of 4 or 5. And then we also had the pleasure of having one of our board members here, fairly a new board member to us. Mr. Randy Trainer is back there in the back, so thank you, Randy, for coming. Today marks one of the signs of a development like this is the partnerships that are formed. and it takes a partnership. It's just not generally one entity doing this. It takes several entities to do that. So we have the City of Las Cruces, we have the Doñana County, we have the other corporations that are assisting in this. So it's just great to have everybody here. For those of you that may not know much about Housing New Mexico, we are the state's housing agency, and we operate over 40 different programs across the state. They address all of the various continuum of housing from homelessness to home ownership. And we're proud to say we have close to 400 partners across the state that help us deliver the services at the local level. And we have the great support of our legislators, the governor, and our board to help us do that. Last year, we were able to assist over 19,000 families across the state. So it's just great to be able to say that, and doing that in collaboration with the partners across the state. There's a huge need that's already been addressed here several times. We did a housing study several years back and updated on an annual basis. You've heard about 6,000 units needed here in the Las Cruces area. Statewide, there's about 32,000 rental units that are needed. So this Peachtree Canyon Apartments is just a great place that many families are going to be able to call home over the years that it's in existence. MFA was able to contribute about $21 million in tax credits to this that were allocated, and another $6.5 million in loans. Some of those are from the Housing Trust Fund that were made available to us from the legislature and the governor. So just want to say congratulations to the New Mexico Housing Community Development Corporation, Thomas Development, the City of Las Cruces and Doñana County. This is one of 52 different developments across the state that are currently in one phase of construction or another. That's about close to 4,900 units that are currently being built across the state in 21 different municipalities and 15 counties. Not only is this providing housing, but the economic impact that those developments have are about 569 million, and jobs at about 7,800 jobs that creates. So with that, we just want to say congratulations to all of the folks that contributed to this, and we're grateful for the partnership. Thank you.
And now I'd like to introduce Tom Andrews, the CEO of Thomas Development Group.
Good morning. About, I think, 12 or 14 years ago, I drove out in this part of Las Cruces and just saw the potential of this site and realized that this was an up-and-coming subdivision to build housing in. But I think the major reason why we're standing here today is the shared vision that the city, the county, New Mexico Housing and Community Development Corporation, and all the other partners, MFA, have put into bringing a project like this to fruition. It really takes a group of people, a community, to see we have a need in our area. It's going to take all of us to come together, and it's going to take all the resources that we can pull together to build this type of development. And it's just a pleasure to work in an environment like this, and I really appreciate the opportunity to be standing here and seeing this project actually break ground. This is the part I really like, because I can turn this over to the construction company, which is Pavilion Construction, for the next 16 months. I would like to have Stephen Rice with New Mexico Housing and Community Development Corporation. Just come up here, raise your hand, Stephen. You're our partners in this, and Stephen has been a key player to get us through this process, and we're looking forward to moving on to phase 2. People ask me why I do this type of work, and I always tell them it doesn't take a genius. It just takes a lot of tenacity and being stubborn. And that's what it takes at times to produce a product like this. And we just really appreciate the opportunity to be here with you here this morning. Thank you.
I didn't bring a speech. I wasn't expecting to talk. But thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for all your help and support, all the partners.
Great.
All right. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for being here. I'd like to thank the GEO bond voters again for making at least part of this funding available. But now we're here for the fun part, and we are going to actually break ground. So what I'd like is for everyone that's going to be part of the groundbreaking ceremony to please line up with the shovels, and then I will walk you through both the photo op and the groundbreaking. So please come forward, grab a shovel. We've got some helmets for those who want to be safe. All right. So does everyone have a shovel in hand? All right. As you can see, we have a lot of partners on this project, so we have a lot of folks up here. If there are empty shovels, can you pick them up and put them down behind you? We'll just put those down where they're not needed. Excellent. Okay. So here's oop. All right, so here's what we're going to do, just so everyone knows. We're going to get some dirt on your shovel. You're going to lift it up, and then you're going to pose for a photo. We have several photographers. You're going to look out at them, and then I'm going to count us down. All right, so let's get dirt on our shovels, lift it up. Everybody look at the cameras. Big smiles. We're so excited to be here today. All right, and now I'm going to count you down for the official groundbreaking, and it's 3, 2, 1. Yay! Excellent. Again, we thank you all for being here with us today.